What's up guys, MrGimms back again with another DVD special here for the January 21st developer update. The news dropped before I streamed. I went through that developer video, like the Rifty thingy or whatever they talk about, the dev tapes, that's it. They've always got catchy names, don't they? I want to give you my finalized overall thoughts, my critical opinions on the developer update. Before we get into that, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you are new here. It really does help me out and help the channel. Also consider joining the Discord. All the links in the description below.
So the gray cloud is like a placeholder until it turns yellow and activates. Any player entering a yellow cloud gets extra movement speed for a period of time. So it's called the Afterpiece antidote. And if you're intoxicated by a purple cloud and a yellow one, then it will remove that effect.
So yeah, I misjudged this at the start. I thought it was a really cool thing, and now I know it's a really bad thing. it's taken me some time. But yeah, basically when you throw the yellow gas bottle, the Afterpiece tonic, whatever it's called, when you go through it, you get a 10% speed burst, and that's really cool. Like, it's 10%, it's not that much, but fine, whatever, great, that's good for whatever. I found out that obviously they showed in the clip, and I must have missed it or wasn't really paying attention because I was live streaming, that you have to wait a few seconds because it's white and then it turns yellow, and that's when you can go through it and get your sprint burst. So that's really dog shit. I guess it's okay to run through the map 10% faster. You'd have to throw it like heaps ahead of you, but it gets worse. It gets worse. Not only this, but the bottle works for survivors too. So a survivor can effectively run through the yellow gas and get a 10% speed increase. That's just really, why are we giving survivors something else? It was going a good way, sort of a good way. It wasn't that great. And then it just went dog shit. He's already an underperforming killer. He's right there with Legion. Sometimes some people say he's worse than Legion. And you go and give survivors something out of this. I just don't get it. I don't get the reasoning. It's very odd stuff. A survivor can do that. Not only that, you can use your both bottles because you can switch between bottles, which is cool, and it's got a 3-second cooldown to recharge, so that's good as well. However, survivors, if they go through a purple cloud and then they go through a yellow, it negates the purple. So it just seems like the survivors have so much power in this new power. It's kind of lame. I actually made a comment a long time ago with that one of those Cheryl perks. I can't remember the name of it. I'll figure it out later. But one of her perks made the entity cover the gen, and it sort of, you know, made killers get a little bit stressed out. I can't remember what it was called. But anyway, it calls for the entity to block the generator against the killer. Just once we start going down this line of thinking, I just think where the survivors are getting power from the entity and things like that, I just think it's getting a little bit out of hand. Also, yeah, I've finished watching Terrico's video as well. Great streamer, great content creator. He's in line with these thoughts. He talked to me briefly on the stream and sort of told me his thoughts about it there. Yeah, I'm definitely in line and agree with him on that because, yeah, when I'm live streaming, sometimes I don't see everything. But yeah, it's not great. Go sub to Terrico. He's a great guy. Seriously. HUD update. I got nothing else to say about this that I haven't said from my live. It's good. It's cool. I love it. It's awesome. It looks great. It's clean. It's concise. The only thing I would say is I wish it was a little bit editable. You know what I mean? Wish you could customize it. Would be cool. Maybe you can. We'll see. But yeah, I really like it. I think it looks crisp. It's about time. It's about 5 years now that we've been playing this. I'm including alpha and all that. It's had its day. Survivor locomotion animation update. Interesting. Yeah, they've smoothed out the animation. It looks good. I'm happy with it. That's about all I have to say. This is all good stuff. It's all good stuff. Good on you. Matchmaking, rating, and rank rewards. Yeah, I like this. I've heard a lot of people not like it. A lot of people don't think it's enough. A lot of people think shards or auric cells should be involved. I don't think auric cells should be involved. I think that's going down a road we don't want to go down. It's just a little bit odd because we wanted an answer to the grind, and this is one thing that's good from it. It's not the answer, it's not the complete be-all end-all, but it's something. And remember, you can get Survivor rank 1 and Killer rank 1, and that's 500,000 blood points. That's pretty good for me. I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty happy with this. Having said that, We don't have blood point events anymore. I've noticed that, like double blood points, 1.5 blood points. I mean, this is just kind of catering to what we don't get on the side, so it's a little bit, you know, iffy. But we'll see. Overall, you're giving us something for rank, even though rank doesn't matter. Rank is now for blood points, pretty much, is what they're saying. So it's weird, but whatever. It's something. I'll take it. Graphics update. Cool. Crotus pen needed to change. It looked like shit, so thank you. These look cool. Jigsaw's level looks cool, the lighting looks cool, but I hope it works just as good as it does in the live version, because I'm not gonna lie guys, not a massive fan of Wrecker's Yard with the new updates that it received in graphics. It just looks too bright. They've definitely been tinkering with things behind the scenes and not telling us. You can tell one day it was bright, next day it isn't. They've definitely tweaked with things. Hopefully they can get some control 2021 and come to a clean and concise decision about what they want. A lot of people say the new graphics look good. I'm starting to change my opinion on that. They're not looking so crisp. Rework maps are cool, and they should be in mid-chapter patches, so I guess in that sense it's good, but yeah, we need a new map now. Okay, so here's a bunch of miscellaneous stuff. We'll go to the Wraith. True invisibility. He's still not truly invisible. On stream, I say pretty much the same thing as I'm saying here, is, you know, he's invisible from further away, and, you know, the closer he gets, the more you can see him. It's not true invisibility, because he sounds like he's like that gargling thing he does. You can hear him coming, you know he's there. But from far away, you can't see him, so yes, it's a buff, but, you know, it's not enough at rank 1. He's still an M1 killer. And if you're playing him well at rank 1, you'll make sure no one sees you anyway when you're coming up to somebody to get him off a gen. So, I don't know, it just plays into the way you should be playing. I don't know, it's weird, man. Some of these things. Trappy Trap. Previously, you would have a 25% chance to escape traps each time. That sounds simple on paper, but your attempts only adds up to roughly 68% chance to escape. So basically, when you're in a trap now, the game picks a number, and whatever you get out of that is if you're getting in or out. If it's number 4, then you're not getting out till number 4. If it's number 1, you're not getting out till number 1, first try. It's cool. I kind of like it. It's still not enough in my opinion. Base kit should definitely be upgraded, but I guess it's a mini step. They're very careful with their buffs with killers, and we'll get to more of that down the page. Deep Wounds has been adjusted to 20 seconds. Deep Wounds sucks. I don't like the mechanic, and I'm not gonna... It sucks. Diversion, aka Pebble. It's easier to get your Pebble now. Great. It's a meme perk. Good. Sweet. Fixated. Don't you hate it when you get hit so hard that you forgot how to walk slightly fast? Us too. Fixated will now remain active when you're injured, even if you're injured. Cool. It's not used enough. Hex Undying. Now, I glossed over this as well on stream, and we're going to go through it, you know, bit by bit now. We've been watching this one closely. Of course you have. And there's a few things we'd like to address. Now, you've watched this closely because it's the most complained about perk right now for survivors, so that's why you've watched it closely. By the way, we don't like DS still. Since tokens aren't transferred when a hex changes totems, Undying was unpopular with perks other than Ruin, which does not have any tokens and is immediately at full power. Having Ura reading on all totems also made it a powerful tracking perk on top of its other effects, and little redundant, and makes Thrill the Hunt a little redundant. I agree with that. It makes that perk redundant. I agree. However, with this in mind, we're nerfing it. That's what the next sentence should say. Anytime a hex is cleansed, it will replace the Hex Undying totem. Hex Undying is then deactivated. This ensures that the first totem cleansed is never your hex perk. Great, so if a lit totem, a hex totem, is destroyed now, first one of the game, that's Undying gone. But your other perks exist. So if you're running Huntress's Lullaby or you're running Ruin, it still exists. Any tokens you've accumulated are now kept, and when the hex perk transfers totems. This way you're not starting from scratch halfway, partway through the match or whatever. So yeah, you keep your stacks, but still you got less chance of your perks surviving. It's a massive nerf. It is a massive nerf. This one I love. I just don't even understand what made them come to this part. Ura reading only applies to dull totems. What about lit totems? Why didn't you make it lit totems at the very least? You don't want to make Hex Thrill the Hunt redundant. Great, fine, no problem. Why didn't you just make it lit totems? I just don't get the reasoning behind this. This perk's effed. It's so much weaker. They're so quick to destroy stuff that's complained about on multiple, like, yeah. Wow. Iron Maiden has been increased from 15 to 30 seconds. Great, I can't do anything with that. So, cool. Thanks for the buff. Open-handed, no one uses it. Second Wind, no one uses it. But cool, thank you for the perk updates on that. Yeah, so yeah, that's it for the developer updates, guys. That's my thoughts, feelings, and opinions. I'm sorry I'm a little bit tired. That's probably made me just a little bit grumpy. And after sort of going through it a little bit further, I've realized it's not the strongest shit I've ever seen in my life. The clown thing broke me, man. The clown thing broke me. I wish it was stronger. Damn. It's just, yeah, I don't want to get to a place now where we're getting lazy and, oh, well, we'll just give the survivor power and something. Especially with the killer's power. Why the hell would the clown, as a killer, use an ability that helps the survivor? I don't know. Yeah. I'd love to sit there for one of their little powwows, you know what I mean? Like one of their little meetings. I'd love it. It'd be cool. But overall, not as strong as an update as we all thought. As I did mention on stream also, there are still core things they're not addressing, such as like FPS, hitboxes, just a lot of just things that should be sorted by now in a game that's nearly 5 years in development. There's a couple of things here I guess I'm going to get excited for, and no final judgment until I've actually tested the things themselves on the PTB. PTB is scheduled for next week, so that's exciting. Yeah, hopefully it's going to be cool. I look forward to it. I'm a little bit cautious about some things, but yeah, overall I'm looking forward to it. It's new stuff, isn't it? So that's cool. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you did enjoy, and also consider joining the Gimmicks Nation Discord. All the links are in the description below. And I look forward to talking to you guys on Monday. All right, I'll see you in the next one.